I have been wanting to work with these multicolor LEDs for some time now. They are amazing little chips with a IC built into them so that you can communicate with them, or a string of them, with just one pin of the microcontroller, telling each one what color to light. They are SMD components, but as usual I'm trying to make them work with a through-hole board by making the pads out of the ring holes. Trying to get just enough solder in them that they're kind of flat without too much of a bubble. The 6 pins of this LED are a little tight for this. It's really has to be placed in just the right spot. Each LED requires some external components, a resistor and a capacitor on the reference voltage pin. Not only do you have to power these pins with 5 volts to light the LEDs, but you also have to send it the reference voltage. In my case it's 3.3 because I'm using the propeller. So for a string of these LEDs you need the 5 volt power going to it, 3.3 volt power going to it, ground wire in your one wire to communicate, and then that communication wire goes through in daisy chains throughout all the other LEDs. Thankfully, John McFarlane has already come up with a driver for these LEDs that's available in the Object Exchange. Here I am running his demo program to test out the wiring. Not really quite sure what project I'm going to use these for yet. I was thinking about revisiting my Tiki wall display. It's one of my first projects I've worked on, and one I never actually quite finished. I finished electronics on it, but I never did make all the little heads. These lights would make it a lot more interesting instead of the single color lights I used. The original idea for the Tiki display, that was a music visualization thing. It took a musical sound and determined which lights to light up, was to use clear resin for the Tiki idols. But about halfway through I played around with the regular resin plastic Tiki idols and just carved out the mouth and face, and I kind of like those too, and I never could really decide which one I liked better.